I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to become successful at anything by redefining your definition of success. Because the thing is that success means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To one person, success might mean actually getting a specific result. To another person, success might mean simply just enjoying the process. Personally, for me, success is a combination of the two, but also to understand that actually, in a certain way, if we don't allow our definition of success to be aligned with who we truly are and what we truly care about, what's going to start to happen is that we will begin to suffer, not enjoy the process, and actually we're of course not going to be successful based on what our personal definition of success is. So let's talk about that in this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do actually post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Now, the first thing that I want to ask you to start off this video is a question. I want to ask you a question, and that question is, what is success to you? What does it even mean to be successful? I know what my definition of success is. But what is your definition of success? What does it even mean to be successful? I'll share with you what it is to me. To me, success is, first of all, not getting a particular result. Now, what do I mean by that? That's an interesting thing to think about because it's like we think in society, we're conditioned to believe that only getting the result is what is going to help us to be successful, just specifically getting the result. How we feel in the process, totally irrelevant, usually from society's point of view. It's all about just getting the result. Now, I'm going to share with you in this video why that's actually flawed and why that's not going to help you to go where it is that you actually want to go. Because to me, getting a result while not feeling connected to my values and who I really am in this present moment is just simply not success. How is that success? How is feeling crappy on the way to some future that I believe I want to be at, while of course I'm getting to this future that I believe I want to be at and I don't feel good in this present moment? To me, that's just simply not success. That's not success. Now, I'm not saying that there's not a time and place to step into challenge. I'm not saying that there's not a time and place to step into a little bit of discomfort if you believe that you have to based on your belief systems. I personally believe that there's times where I have to get a little bit uncomfortable, but I like to create my life around an overall definition of success where actually, as much as possible, as much as I can, I'm enjoying the process to going to where it is that I want to go. And it sounds cliche, right? It sounds really cliche. It's like enjoy the process, like don't focus on the vision and just focus on the process. Look, I'm not saying to not focus on the vision. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to actually, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I believe that enjoying the moment to the goal is just as important as the goal. And actually just simply showing up for yourself and being in alignment with your goal is actually what success should be, in my personal opinion. Because think about it like this. Let's just say your goal is to build a really large community on YouTube, right? I like to build communities. I like to have a following. That's what I like to build. I like to continue building the following that I'm already building. Now, that's an interesting thing to build because actually think about it like this. Is it in my control how many subscribers I get? Is that in my control? Can I control how fast my channel grows? Now, of course, I can look at all the logistics. I can look at things like search engine optimization, and I can do all these things and I can do all the logical things in place. But really, ultimately, even if I do everything perfectly, the exact logic that's needed to create something successful, let's just say on YouTube, is that actually going to help me to get my channel to grow? For sure. In this particular time frame? Of course not. All I can do is record a video every single day. All I can do is show up for what I believe in every single day. How fast my channel grows is not really up to me. And to me, success, part of success, is number one, enjoying the moment to the goal, but also simply showing up for myself every single day, regardless of the result that I get. Because I don't even know if I'm gonna live tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive on this planet. So why would I define my definition of success on if I get the result? When I can I can actually reprogram my dopamine receptors, my dopamine system, to actually feel fulfilled simply by just showing up for what I believe in, regardless of the result. Enjoying the process of showing up for myself. I show up for myself. It doesn't matter how a video performs. That's not my concern. I'm not concerned how a video performs. Of course, I want to know if a video is performing well, but my first priority is, am I showing up for myself every single day? Even if everything fails in my life, even if I don't manifest what I want, the most important thing to me, the thing that defines my success at my deathbed, is not if I got the result. Think about how much baggage you're carrying in your life if you get to your deathbed and your definition of success was based upon the fact that if you got the result or not. That is a recipe for living an extremely unfulfilled life, in my opinion. And actually, if you reprogram your definition of success to actually be simply enjoying the process of being aligned, and simply showing up for yourself every single day in the direction that you prefer, or not necessarily every single day, but at least on a consistent basis, moving towards what it is that you want to create, that to me is a much more powerful definition of success that is not dependent on the external world. It's not dependent on something outside of me. My definition of success has very little to do with the things that happen outside of me that are literally not within my control. It would be an absolutely foolish decision, in my opinion, to define my success on something that I ultimately cannot control. So what I've done for my life personally is I've redefined my success to enjoy the moment and actually simply just show up through action what I believe in every single day, regardless of the result. So for example, if you're trying to build a successful coaching business, it's not about did you get that client that day? Did you close that client that day? Did you get the result that day? Look, some clients are gonna sign up for your business and some clients are not gonna sign up for your business. The most important thing, in my opinion, is that you're connecting with people and sharing your services and what you believe in every single day. One client signs on, one client doesn't sign on, and then lots of clients do sign on, and then maybe some clients leave. Ultimately, in the bigger picture, these small failures don't matter. What matters is the big picture, what you're doing every single day to show up for what you believe in. It's the big picture that you want to focus on. I'm a big picture thinker. I think in the long term. I think in the grand scheme of things. I like to have an overview, broader perspective of my entire life versus the small, wins, and then the big wins maybe in the small term too. It's like all these small things don't matter to me. What matters to me is enjoying the moment and consistently showing up for myself every single day, even if I don't feel motivated. Today I woke up and I didn't feel like recording a video. I didn't feel like it. You know what I did? I sat down in my meditation until I felt better, and I generated a feeling of I want to actually record this video now. Because my emotional state was lying to me. It's not the truth. A particular emotional state in one moment doesn't define if I show up for myself or not. I can rechange my state, I can change my feelings, and then motivate and inspire myself to simply record the video and change how I feel. That's motivation. I have to record an entire video simply on the concept of motivation, because most people think motivation is something that just comes along out of nowhere. You might have an inspired feeling, you might feel motivated sometimes out of nowhere to do something, but oftentimes motivation is something you have to take responsibility for. Sometimes you actually have to put it upon yourself to simply be motivated regardless of what your emotions are telling you, because your emotions are gonna lie to you a lot. There's going to be times where you don't feel like doing it. There's going to be times where you do feel like doing it. But success is showing up for yourself every single day, regardless of what you feel and how you believe things are going. It's having that broader perspective of simply showing up for yourself every single day. That's what I believe in. That's my definition of success. Now, I believe that if you were to take this on, you'll find that actually, ironically, you know what the biggest irony of this whole paradigm of thinking is that once you do this, typically the results start to come into your life in a much more powerful way and a much more effortless way, because people can feel off your energy that your state is not dependent on them joining your vision. My state is not dependent on if you watch my video. My state is completely self-generated. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect and that, the YouTube, statistics don't affect me or whatever. Of course, I'm affected by this, but I try as much as possible not to allow my inner state to be affected by the result. And the more that I do this, the more that I typically get the results that I want in my life in a much faster way, in a much easier way, and actually a much more enjoyable way in the entire process. Now, the third and final thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to become successful at anything by redefining your definition of success is number 3, prioritizing your alignment and actually the process of where you're going. So once again, if you prioritize, are you in alignment with your vision? First and foremost, regardless of what results you're getting, that should be, in my opinion, your number one focus in terms of if you're successful or not. Simply alignment. Alignment. Are you aligned with what you believe in? Or are you aligned? Not did you manifest it this week, not what are the results looking like this week, not how are things going. The question is, are you aligned? If you're aligned with what you care about, if you're aligned with your vision, I would say you're doing pretty damn well for yourself and you're pretty damn successful. Now, if you redefine your definition of success overall to be am I aligned versus am I getting the result, I believe you're going to notice a much more powerful result in your life that you've never been able to get before. And if you do this, you're going to feel much better as well. And you'll notice that everything simply starts to work in your favor in a much more powerful way. Again, not to mention that you will enjoy the process much more. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Also, leave a like on this video only if you want to, because I do believe that actually every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality and that actually they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible, helping themselves and helping others in the process as well. And hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.